Hi there, it's been a while since I've uploaded here and also a while since I've been swimming actually. I have had a hip and abdominal injury these past 5 months now from reformer Pilates, which has been a nightmare really in terms of I haven't been able to do any of the normal activities I like to do to keep moving. So I'm really happy that just this past couple of weeks I've been able to get back in the swimming pool as part of my slow rehabilitation. So I wanted to update you on what is in my swimming bag this year. There's quite a few changes from the video that I uploaded last year, and as ever I'm always looking for ways to really streamline the process of going swimming, so to make it as easy and efficient as possible so that it's easier to stay on track with it. So let's get into it. First up is the swimming bag. So I'm still using this one from Speedo, which I had last year, and they still sell similar ones now, just in different designs. This has been one of my best swimming purchases, I would say, just for the very reason that it's built for swimming. So you've got all the compartments you could ever need. I particularly love this main compartment here because it's so wide and you can just throw everything in, so it makes it really easy when you're in the changing rooms. You've got a zip at the front, pocket on the side, another pocket on this side, so this is a good one for your water bottle, this mesh pocket. The zips have lasted really well, they don't require much effort to open and close, and another thing that I particularly like actually is the padding on this bag. So this is really brilliant, especially if you've got any kind of walk to get to the pool or any kind of journey. These straps in particular are really comfortable on your back and helpful for spreading out the weight. I have tried some of the other sort of, I guess, smaller swim bags that Speedo do, so the ones with the drawstring bags, but for me I need pockets and I need places to put things that are going to stay dry, and also I think the drawstrings, they're not very comfortable, and again if you've got any kind of journey to the pool it's not kind of the best in terms of just being comfortable. So yeah, I found this one to be really good. So I'd say one of the main changes that I've made to my swim bag is in terms of the swimming costumes I've been using. So I was thinking about how the swimming costumes that I previously had are just like, they're nice but they're so hard to get on and off. You know, once a swimming costume becomes wet it's always a bit of a nightmare, and I thought there must be an easier way of doing this. So I looked into different styles of swimming costumes, some of the tankini styles, but they I think would have a similar problem. And then I came across swimming costumes that have a zip, and this has been really life-changing in terms of how easy it is to get on and off your swimming costume. So I would highly recommend looking into it if you're female. I guess maybe not if you're male, but yeah, this is one of the ones that I've purchased from Speedo. So I really love the design as well. It's got this high neck in a really vibrant orange, then the rest of it is in a lovely navy, and then with this one in particular the zip is on the back. So I wasn't sure how I was going to find this in terms of reaching round to be able to unzip and particularly to do it up. It's got a really clever bit attached to the zip that does work surprisingly well, so you can easily zip up halfway, putting your arm behind the back, and then reach overhead to do that final bit. And it's a very sturdy zip, and when you do get to that top part it feels very secure. I've never worried about that coming undone. So yeah, it's been really, really good, and I love the design of it. I have got some other ones, so if you'd like to see my selection of swimming costumes then let me know. Next up, I'm still loving the towel poncho life. So if you've watched my video from last year, you'll know that this is something I was really excited about. Basically, just instead of taking a towel to the pool, to buy one of these hooded ponchos, so basically like a long toweled dress. So a lot of people obviously use these for outdoor swimming, but there's no reason why you can't wear them you know, in your after your indoor swim as well. You might get a couple of looks in the changing rooms, but I feel like most people are just intrigued about them. But yeah, the main advantage I'd say to these has been just how it helps you dry off. So when you come out of the shower, it's a really efficient way to kind of get yourself starting to dry by putting it on while you're getting your things at the locker. There's really very little effort involved, and then obviously you can, you know, dab off if you need to, but really it's kind of done all the work for you. So this one that I've got here is from a brand called Vivida Lifestyle, and they make some really beautiful ones, really nice colours. They're really nice size as well, so really nice and cozy. I think this one was a medium. Oh, okay, this one's an adult small to medium. But yeah, I'm like about 5'8", and this for me is, you know, a great size and is quite long on me. So yeah, I find it great, and it's no heavier really than taking a towel with you. So that has been great. Also got a pocket on the front if you want to put anything in there. So other things for by the pool, I also have these sliders. These have been really good. I'm still really finding them great. They dry off really quickly, easy to get on and off, and yeah, lightweight for my bag. So I tend to just bring a couple of wet bags with me to put these inside after my swim, along with anything, well, you know, in their own bag. And then I've got separate wet bags for my swimming costume as well. And then I've also got a water bottle. I just bought this actually because I have got quite a few stainless steel water bottles, but they are quite heavy and a bit cumbersome really to take to the side of the pool. So I just got this off Amazon by a brand called Purple, but spelled P-E-R-P-L-E. I quite like the shorter size of this, so it still holds over 500 mils of water, but it's just in a nicer size than the really huge bottles. So again, quite easy for by the pool. It's also got a top to it, which is really easy to open with your mouth, so you don't have to fiddle about if you're having a drink while you're in the pool. So in terms of other things for being in the pool, so swimming cap, I use this one from Speedo. I did buy the one for there we go. I did buy the one for longer hair, so it gives you just that bit more room to get it on and off and to have a bit more of the cap to cover your hair. So I am really trying to make sure I use this because my hair is coloured as well, and I know that overall it's obviously much better for my hair to try and avoid not having one on. And then swimming goggles, I'm using these ones from Speedo. These have been really great, really clear to see out of, and really easy to adjust as well, and a nice colour, nice vibrant colour. Then onto sponge bag. So this has changed quite a lot since last year. Last year I was really trying to take hardly anything in terms of a sponge bag, but more recently I've realised if I'm going to be going on to do anything else after swimming, I need to have certain essentials with me in terms of getting ready. So I bought this cute sponge bag from Space NK. This is a really nice size actually for swimming or for travel in general. And again, I have tried to stick to the essentials. There's just a few more essentials than there were last year. So the first one being shampoo and conditioner. So I tend to prefer to bring these myself. You know, depending on which pool you go to, shampoo isn't necessarily provided, and if it is, it's not necessarily going to be a nice one, or it might just be, you know, more like a body wash. So I bought these cute little bottles from Muji, and they do them in all different sizes actually. There's one that's even smaller than this. In fact, I'll just get it to show you. So yeah, here's the smaller size, which I think I will use for maybe like a face cream or something else, but it is just that bit more fiddly to get things in and out of this little one. But yeah, for shampoo and conditioner, these have been great. You could also do one for shower gel if your pool doesn't have any. Then I've got deodorant. So I've got a new deodorant which I'm really excited about. This is a brand that I work with actually through my Instagram, Gluten Free Poppy. But this is an all natural deodorant, which I was really looking to find a natural deodorant that worked, and this one has been brilliant. I've been using it a good few months now, and the different scents that it comes in, they're just absolutely beautiful. And the texture of it is really nice. It doesn't leave you feeling sticky or anything like that. It's just a really nicely absorbed was going to say cream, but a nicely absorbed deodorant really. So yeah, it comes in different sizes, so I tend to take the mini size when I go swimming. So I've just got a new one here to give you an idea of what it looks like, but you can see just like how, okay, there we go. This is my hand sanitizer, which is normal hand sanitizer size, so you can see this is teeny weeny, so cute for swimming, so easy to apply and not messy. And then I've also got a travel perfume as well. So this is from a brand called Floral Street Arizona Bloom. This is a beautiful flowery scent. I really like this brand because it's quite into sustainability, things like that. And again, just a nice size to fit in here. And then in terms of makeup, I just carry a concealer. And then I also recently I wanted some kind of blush or bronzer or something to just give me a bit of colour, but something that I could put on that wouldn't require me kind of getting my hands dirty or needing to bring a brush or anything to apply it. So I've bought this blush from Nude Sticks. So it's actually in the colour Poppy Girl, which is why I felt like I had to buy it. But it's a really pretty colour. And yeah, this is basically a roll up. And then on the other side, you've got a brush, so really good for both taking to the pool and for travelling. And then I do sometimes take with me, where has it gone? I do also sometimes take with me a foundation as well. So again, this is from Nude Sticks, which isn't a brand I always use actually at home. I tend to use Bare Minerals, but I just quite like the kind of size of some of these. I think they particularly lend themselves well to taking them swimming, and they come in cute little tins. So that's been great. Another great purchase I made from Muji is this mini hairbrush. So this is really mini. I used to have a Tangle Teaser, and I would say this is probably half the size of that. And it's something that I have in my handbag all the time as well, even when I'm not going swimming. So I'm just removing the hairs. But yeah, this is really handy, and yeah, so easy to just chuck in your bag. And I am thinking about maybe getting one more so I can just leave it in my swimming bag permanently. I also have a hand sanitizer with me because, you know, got to always be prepared. What else have we got? So okay, then perhaps most importantly is snacks. So we need fuel obviously for the swim, potentially before the swim, definitely after the swim. I'm a real fan of snacks just in general, and I always look for ones that are high in protein but also as natural as possible, because there's so many bars that obviously market themselves as being full of protein and they sound great, but actually if you look at the ingredients, they're full of a lot of rubbish and full of loads of sugars, sweeteners, things that are not going to be doing you any good. So I really try to keep an eye on that. I'm also celiac, which means I have to eat gluten-free. You should follow me on Instagram if you're into knowing kind of what foods I eat for swimming, and the kind of things that fuel my workout, and the kind of snacks that I enjoy when I go swimming. But just to give you an example, these are some of my favourites. So this is from a brand called Eat5 that we have here in the UK. They do some amazing plant-based snacks, and again, you know, really good ingredients there, and the taste is just amazing. So this salty caramel one in particular is so gooey and caramelly and nice, and this one also is quite unusual. So the Jaffa orange, I really enjoy. They've got, let's see, so this one's got 10 grams of protein, and I can't see how much this one's got. Maybe that means it's less protein. 80% fruit and nut though, so there we go. Yeah, so I like that. I also, sometimes if I'm just wanting like a little small snack, I'll take something like this, so some nuts that are easy to just, you know, have a few of and finish off later. So this is by another brand we have here in the UK, Deliciously Ella. These are chocolate orange dipped almonds, really tasty. Other bits and bobs that I have in my bag, always have lip balm. So when I'm out and about, I try to have a lip balm with me that doesn't require me sticking my finger in a pot, so this one's quite good. You can apply it directly to the lips. E45 lips and dry skin balm. So again, if you had any sort of dry skin in the rest of your body, then this would be a really good one. And obviously also have my wallet with me and my phone. And yeah, then one of the things that is new is that actually there is now a second bag when it comes to swimming. So this came about because as part of my swimming, I've always loved to train using floats, partly sometimes because of having arthritis and I've had various operations. Sometimes I need to use those floats, but also obviously it's just a great way to exercise certain parts of your body. And in the pool I'm going to at the moment, I asked to borrow a float, and their response, the lifeguard's response was, you can only borrow a float if it's playtime, which confused me greatly because I was trying to swim, you know, laps, and I'm not planning to attend playtime where they have these giant floats, and yeah, it's a whole situation. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and buy some floats on Amazon during the Prime sale that they had recently. So the one that I found most useful is this Pool Boy. So this is from Speedo, and obviously is particularly designed so that you can strengthen your upper body. So you can put this either between your thighs or between your ankles, and you're really isolating your upper body and able to strengthen there. But I have also bought one of these kickboards, kickboards I think it's called. This one I would say, because of the size of it and just the hassle of taking it with me to the pool, I'm not taking this one with me as much, because actually I found that this one is obviously so that you can use it with your hands. I'm actually finding so far that I'm really just using this one because it can, you know, in a way also be used and held by your hands if you want to work your lower body. Obviously it's not quite as perfectly designed as this one would be, but sometimes you've just got to be practical about how many things you are actually taking with you to the swimming pool. So the thing that I bought to go alongside this is a extra bag from Speedo. So this is a mesh bag, which is really for by the pool. And yeah, it's pretty much designed for things like these floats, because it's quite a big size. So these fit in really easily, which is great. So I take this to the side of the pool along with my water bottle, and then it's also actually just been a great way to make sure other people don't steal my floats because yeah, considering this strict float rule at my local pool, obviously other people are also on the market for trying to find some floats they can use because the lifeguards not let them use theirs. So you can see everything fits in really easily, and then on top of that, once I come out the pool, I do also put things like my cap and my goggles in there, and because it's this mesh bag, then it's just already starting to dry off as well. So again, by the time I get home, often these things are a lot drier. So yeah, I think that's everything. Quite a lot of stuff actually, and I think, you know, overall I am trying to keep my bag as light as possible, but at the same time it's kind of, you know, inevitable obviously if you love swimming, that there's quite a lot of stuff that comes with it. But I feel that these things have really helped me to stay on track with my swimming goals at the moment, which is obviously really important, especially while I'm doing my rehabilitation. So yeah, I'd love to hear what items you found interesting, and also what items you used to go swimming. What are your staple items or things that you found really helpful? Please leave a comment below, and yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time. Bye.